Hi guys, welcome back to Spirit Source Tarot. I've been a little bit MIA. I was assisting in selling a house for sale by owner, and that took more energy than I had anticipated. But I'm all done and back. Missed you guys. So today we're going to do a reading for the Divine Feminine and Masculine. I believe it's been a month since I last did those two. So I want to just touch on their status real quick before the full moon. So we'll get started with an energy for them before we do a 3-card spread and 3-card clarification. So let's do an energy. The first card out for them is going to be the Ace of Swords. Second energy card, it's going to be the 4 of Wands. Interesting. And the third energy card for the Divine Feminine and Masculine is the Hermit. So quick recap. Quick recap is so there was some sort of definite dilemma going on in their union, and it had to do with, I believe it was a third party involvement, and the Divine Feminine was waiting for information from the Divine Masculine. So it's a funny thing how we start out here with the Ace of Swords, and then we have the 4 of Wands smack dab in the middle, and the Hermit shining a light on all of it. So this is a good time to do this. Let's see what's out for both of them. 3 cards pulled, 3 cards clarified, and then we'll see where what Spirit wants to say and have the last word on. So let's get this started. First card out, Ace of Cups. Second card, Knight of Wands. Okay, got me smiling. Third card out is the 8 of Swords. Very interesting here. Let's clarify so we can get a little bit more in depth. Let me spread these out in case. All right, well, I don't know what that was about. It's just dimming the screen to save power. Super. Okay, do what you gotta do. All right, so let's get back to clarifying. The Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the 8 of Swords. Ace of Cups is clarified by the 2 of Pentacles. Oopsies, that was very, very energetic. All right, gotta take that. Gotta take that. Oh, my. So the Ace of Cups, this was like, there were 2 cards that flipped together. Ace of Cups is clarified by the 2 of Pentacles, further clarified by 2 jumpers, the 8 of Cups, and the Moon. So there's love, but somebody's undecided about whether or not they want to either continue together, because you can, have love and not, be still in the union. And this feeling is deep within, and they haven't shared it. They have not shared it. So clarifying the Knight of Wands is the Tower. Clarifying the 8 of Swords is the 9 of Wands. There's still emotional turmoil here. There's still an emotional turmoil here. And yes, it's only been a month. I don't expect it to be gone. However, it seems as though this Knight of, let's clarify a bit further, the Knight of Wands, because there's a Tower moment happening here. And that Tower moment could be a realization. Clarifying the Knight of Wands further and smack dab next to the Tower It's the Four of Wands again, right in the middle, same place as it was. Somebody is very enthusiastic about keeping this relationship together, and they have realized it hard and fast. And they have realized it, and they're going all out, but one person is still a little iffy. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords a bit further. Right next to the Nine of Wands is the Two of Wands. So there is a sense of waiting, obviously. There is a sense of deliberation here. There is hurt. There is somebody that's pondering the situation, trapped in the Eight of Swords, in waiting mode here, waiting for some information that's going to bring closure. This is waiting for closure. This is waiting for closure. Information here represented by the Two of Wands to decipher it. And deep down inside, this person knows that they need closure. Look at this, you guys. This is waiting for information. And hopefully it'll bring closure to the Nine of Wands. You know, I don't blame you, but what if you don't get that closure, you know? This is quite this is quite the predicament. And I wonder, first of all, I want to do a quick clarification. I just want to know what sort of information could it be? This is something we should know. What sort of information could it be? And it's some sort of facts. It's some sort of facts. It's some sort of proof and receipts here. You know, waiting for the proof and the receipts. Sometimes people look at this Two of Wands card as, you know, long distance, the internet a bit, you know, and some sort of long distance communication. But it's also proof. It's also worldly receipts, you know. And we're trapped wanting this closure to heal this Nine of Wands, you know, learning lesson with a good sprinkle of hurt. What is this waiting for? This information that's being waited for. Thank you, Spirit. Please clarify the Eight of Swords a bit further. Right next to the Nine of Wands. Right next to the Two of Wands. Clarified by, bring it. Clarified by the Ace of Wands. This person does not want you half-stepping. If you do not come with the goods, this is an ace. Don't come as a knight or a page or a king. Bring the goods. It's time. And apparently the energy of the reading started off with, you've got three aces here, but it started off with the Ace of Swords. And then we had the Four of Wands, and then we had the Hermit. So it is coming. Both of them know what it's going to take. But there is love here, and then we had a second ace with the Ace of Cups. And this Knight of Wands is running to make amends for the past. He's running towards the past. I know in the camera it's flipped in a mirrored image, but he's running towards this past situation to fix it because he's had this realization that this Four of Wands means everything. So one thing I also want to clarify is who let me just clarify right next to this Four of Wands here. You know, I gotta balance the table. I gotta balance the table. And I know this is just a shot for the Knight of Wands, but let's see. Clarifying Spirit, this Nine of Wands right next to the Tower, right next to the Four of Wands. He's going to present a strong case. He's going to present a strong case, he or she. I only say he because of the depiction on the card. He's going to present a strong case. But he's going to have to bring an Ace of Wands. Gonna have to bring that Ace of Wands case to the table. Ooh, they got me sweating. Let's see. So I definitely want to touch base again around the eclipse. And like I said, finished doing all of my worldly responsibilities for now. Well, that portion anyway. So I'll be doing a lot more readings. But let's see what Spirit has words of advice for anyone in this sort of circumstance. But just the saga of this particular divine feminine and masculine union has been something quite remarkable. Thank you, Spirit. First card's out from Spirit. Two of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. This is quite a... I mean, they are divine. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. Ooh. King of Swords. Okay. This is the presentation of the case that this Knight of Wands is going to bring. Thank you, Spirit. Third card out from Spirit is the Knight of Cups. The messenger of the love. The bringer of this truth. The truth is going to be real. The delivery, you know, will be the personality of that divine masculine. But they both know that what they have is a soul connection. However, this soul connection has gone through some things that require some healing and mending at this time. But they both know there's a soul connection. It's going to require this Ace of Wands. He's going to have to bring this Ace of Wands because that's what a soul connection requires. You cannot half-step this. So I will touch base again, you guys. This is something special. This is something special. And I wish the divine feminine and masculine the best of luck. And we'll be keeping in touch and staying on top of this situation. All right, you guys, have a great evening. Thank you for letting me share, and I'll see you later.